Hey beautiful people, welcome back to my channel. It is Cheyenne Marie here. I am going to give you a really cute, fun little Aquarius inspired seasonal look, I guess, because it's now Aquarius season. It's now almost my birthday month, so I kind of want to do something a little bit extra for you guys. If you are new to my channel, welcome. I would love to have you stay around. Make sure you hit the subscribe button down below and thumbs up this video if you guys really truly love it. And if you are not new, welcome back, boo. I missed you. Okay, done with sloppy kisses. Let's get into it. I already have my makeup or my face already primed. I went ahead and primed with the E.L.F Paradise Glow Collection primer. Not important for today's video. We're not going to be focusing on the whole face aspect of it. It's more so the eyes. So that's what I'm going to be giving you. I'm going to go ahead and you see one eye is already done here. I'm going to go ahead and prime my other eyelid here with the E.L.F 16-hour camo concealer. This is in the shade Deep Olive. It's a little bit lighter than my normal concealer, but I wanted to be light just for that kind of like primer coverage and have that light base to work off of. Brows are already done in place. I slightly contoured just a little bit to help prep for my later contour. I did a concealer contour or cream contour underneath my makeup first, or underneath my foundation. When I do apply foundation, then I go and top it off with a bronzer, a powdered bronzer. I'm gonna let this sit for just a little bit, and we're gonna get right into starting off with the Bretman Rock Jungle Rock palette here from the Wet n Wild collection. We're gonna go in with the shade Anaconda and Venomous, these two here. Let's give this a second try. So I'm gonna get really close here so you guys can see what this eye looks like already, and then what I'm gonna do here, I'm gonna go in with this Morphe Pro Firm crease brush, blending brush, and first gonna apply Anaconda as like my starting transition shade. Just give that a good little twirl in there, get a good amount of product, and we're just gonna kind of, I want them to wing out, so I want to make sure I'm kind of lining that out properly and then blending it as I go. If you can see, I want it to extend, or I want my shadow to extend beyond my eyebrow. Let me look up a little bit. Beyond my eyebrow here and outward. And put just a little bit more on. This is a really light shade on me, but I do that on purpose so I can build up later. Like, just watch. So next, our next shade is going to be Venomous. We're gonna go ahead and just kind of go over that transition we already laid out, just to deepen it just a little bit. It just looks so much nicer. Focusing on the tail and blending back in. The tail is very prominent. It's very key here because you kind of want to get this swoop effect going on here. Take your time. I like to blend over the transition already, and then when I go back in for a second kind of dip, I want to focus kind of more inward and just kind of gradually build that depth. You see right here, kind of like where my crease is, and then crease and transition more so. I'm just gonna dot it on and then blend. It just adds a slight little dimension and just creates a really nice blend. Okay, so now that you're done looking like a little alien, you're gonna go ahead and I'm gonna switch to the Wahala palette from Juvia's place, and I'm gonna use the shade Love, this kind of nice little blue shade right here. I'm gonna focus that into my crease. Don't be afraid to drag the tail outward because you want it to be far out or somewhat farther out. And then blend in. Don't over blend too much. You kind of want it to be a little bit, like you can see here, it's just a bit darker than, yeah, don't blend out too much. You don't want to lose the shade. Purposely so, you don't want to lose the shade. Giving me e-girl vibes. So we're gonna go ahead and cut the crease now. We're gonna use the same concealer I had on earlier to set as a primer, kind of, or serve as a primer, using the E.L.F 16-hour camo primer or concealer. And I'm just gonna dot this first, like kind of like messily here on my eye, because all of this is gonna be nude. Let me look into my mirror here. That'll help big time. And then I'm going to take a little bit concealer onto the brush here. My Morphe is like a little flat shadow brush, but I'm going to use it for the concealer purpose. And not too much, just a little bit to coat it, like about that much here. Kind of see. And it's just going to help me wing everything out. So now that that's kind of swooped out here, like that, kind of, it's somewhat symmetrical. They both kind of dip in at the same place here. I'm going to let the concealer dry out just for a little bit, and we're going to leave it alone at that point. We're not going to put anything on top of the concealer other than eyeshadow, just because that powder is going to set that concealer, and it's not a proper primer. So we're going to use eyeshadow to set the concealer, and then proceed with the rest of the look, but we're not filling in that blank space with any more color. If you want to, that's fine, that's totally up to you, but for this look, we are not filling in this part right here with any other color. You can see it's very nude here. We're gonna add some shimmer, then we're gonna add a liner, and then we'll be done with this eye look, okay? So this is a bit dried down. Remember I said we're not adding any color to that nude area. We're not. I'm gonna go in with the Alyssa Edwards Anastasia Beverly Hills palette here. Gonna use the shade XOE, and we're just gonna kind of tap that over the nude area just to set everything in place. It's still fairly nude to the concealer shade and my skin tone. We're gonna leave it there. Make sure when you do press in the eyeshadow, you're not trying to blend. You can lightly sweep, but don't think you're gonna blend it out. Just lightly press it, because you don't want to move the concealer, because like I said, it's not a primer, and when it's not always like all the way dried down, it will move. That's just concealer, you know. Don't blend, just lightly. You're gonna want to press the powder to help it set in, okay? Product brush here from Morphe. We're gonna use this Wahala palette one more time from Juvia's Place. We're gonna go in with the shade Power. That's this iridescent kind of purple, blue, green shimmer shade here. Just get a good amount, not a lot, just a good little bit of a product here. And we're just gonna kind of, you see how this eye has kind of a liner underneath where the cut crease is? We're gonna kind of line that cut crease. And it's okay if it's not perfect. I'm gonna use the thinner side of the brush to kind of give me that wing. I'm gonna go in with this Luminous Precision liner. This liner is going to be in the shade, does it have a shade number? Persuasion, or that's just the eyeliner. We're going with this navy blue liner, okay, from Luminous. This is probably hella old. I got it back at BeautyCon in like 2019. So at this point, it is almost 2 years old, but it'll do its job. See, it still comes out fairly decent. We're just gonna line our eye. It's okay if it's not perfect. It's whatever at this point. It is gonna be okay, because we're gonna make it thick anyway. That's as symmetrical as they're gonna get without me messing it up. So let me do the rest of my face, and I'll come back to show you the full glam. That was supposed to be a wink. Let me try that again. So I changed positions. I have my ring light on so you guys can better see me, but this is what my makeup and everything looks like on. You guys are probably like, girl, what's the difference? Like, we don't be seeing no difference, but I see a difference. My brows are done. I kind of feathered out my brows a little bit. My skin looks a lot more smooth. I don't know if I want to do a heavy blush. Probably not gonna do that. We're gonna do our eyelashes right now. I'm gonna use the Lyfted Cosmetics, the new Zodiac line. They have literally a line of lashes for every Zodiac sign. These are from the Aquarius part of the line. This is the shade I Know. I think my light's too bright for all that. But look how cute that packaging is, you guys. That packaging is so cute. Like, on all of them are different, you know what I mean? Like, according to, like, that sign. These are the lashes. Just like, yes, I'm living. Yes, I'm living. I've already worn them before. They're already my favorite lashes, okay? I mean, they have such gorgeous quality, gorgeous and good quality lashes. Like, I really do love Lyfted Cosmetics. They have an Instagram, so if you want to check them out, their Instagram and all their social media is here. I will also link it down below in the description box, of course. Let's go ahead and put our lashes on. Okay, y'all, this is the final look. Something extra for y'all, giving you real Aquarius vibes. Since we're in Aquarius season, I'm feeling this. You know, Aquarius, we can be very dreamy. We're kind of like the hippies of the sign. And I just want to give you a little bit backstory on Aquarius. So Aquarius is a zodiac sign. Zodiac is pretty much where loose description is. We are born under a certain constellation, star alignment, that type of thing. You know, where the sun and the moon are according to the date of your birth, and even as far as the time of your birth. My sun sign, the day that I was born, would be Aquarius. So I am a true Aquarius, February 13th. And you can find your zodiac sign, like I said, loosely between the dates. So Aquarius season is January 20th through February 18th. And there are 12 zodiac signs. I am the second in number 12, depending on how you're looking at everything. Sometimes some charts go off of Aries as being number 1, and then Aquarius is like number 10 or 11 on the, I guess, astrological scale. But as far as, like, you know, just going day by day with the months and whatever, first month, January, is Capricorn, then it's Aquarius, you know. So we are officially in Aquarius season. We are the humanitarians of the signs. Like I said, we're very whimsical, we're very hippie, but we're not all the way, like, out of touch with reality. We are out of touch to a certain degree, but we do have our wits about us. Like, we can be very logical and very calculated. I think people underestimate us, but we are very sociable. We aren't always emotionless, although we're not very good with emotion. And I think when we do care, we do come from a very genuine place. You know, when we do love and we do care about someone, it's very genuine. But I could see where our relationships can kind of get a bit detached. You know, I feel like we value family, or we value friends and partners over family relationships. That's just how it is. And once we cut you off, we cut you off. You are dead to us, okay? It's just like that, you know? And it's cold as ice if we have to be. But nevertheless, we do love, and we love hard, you know? I feel like we're just the lovers of the sign, in the sense that we just want everything to be like woosah. Like, it's all good at the end of the day. Like, you know, nothing's ever as bad as it ever has to be, you know? So that's just me. That's my sun sign. Let's kind of get close up into this look here. So I have my lashes on by Lyfted Cosmetics. This is their Aquarius line of lashes within their Zodiac collection. The style is called I Know. I added a touch of purple to my inner corner tear duct area here. Some little mascara on my lash line, my bottom lash line. I lined my lips and everything. And that's just my eye look in detail. Like, it just all came together. I was honestly so inspired by Adam Ray. I don't know if you guys know, who's like Pinche Rosa, okay? Like, she be going off. I was inspired by a look that she posted on Snapchat, or that he posted on Snapchat recently. And so I'm like, yo, I gotta do that. Like, I have to do that. But let me add a little bit of spice to the look. So that's what I did. I had so much fun recording this look. I feel like the hair is cute. The bangs, I don't know how I'm feeling with the bangs. I might have to, like, kind of like Betty Page them and kind of like just bop them out. It's a very rough cut on them. The wig, my mom got it somewhere. I don't know where. I just kind of took it and decided to wear it. But she said, "Great, with Nicki Minaj." I said, "Yes, you better give me life, okay?" This is like early 2000s, Nicki. 2010. 2010 Nikki. But anyway, I'm done with today's look. Thank you so much for watching with me. If you liked today's video, make sure you go ahead and thumbs up, hit that like button down below. And once again, if you are new, welcome. I love to have you stay around a bit longer. Just go ahead and hit that subscribe button. And new and old family, go ahead and hit that post notification bell so you can stay up to date with all my latest uploads. Thank you guys so much. Don't forget to stop by the description box to see the products I use for today's video. And I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.